Today we're here with the senior Marine instructor of the MCJ ROTC unit we have here. His name is Chief Warrant Officer 3 Carnegie, and can you tell us a little bit about ROTC?
Sure. So the Junior ROTC program is in our nation's high schools. It's a leadership education program where the cadets actually participate in leadership positions that are progressively more complex as they go through 4 years of Junior ROTC.
Can you tell us a little bit about the stuff we do here in ROTC?
Okay, so we do a multitude of things. We wear uniforms one time each week, and you get evaluated on the proper wear of those uniforms. We also do physical training a couple times a week, and we also have several teams that we have for extracurricular activities. We have a drill team, a marksmanship team, and a PT team.
All right, and I know a miscomprehension a lot of times is a requirement to join the military. That's not true, is it?
That is not true. So during the high school portion of Junior ROTC, there is no military requirement after you graduate from high school.
Okay, so to join ROTC, does it cost anything?
It does not cost anything. All our uniforms are provided free of charge. The only thing that you have to worry about is if you lose them or damage them, then you would be responsible for replacement costs.
All right, and how would a student go about joining ROTC?
Okay. So we have recruiting drives a couple times each year. So right now we're currently in our recruiting drive for the second semester. We also go over to the middle school each year in the spring to recruit new JRTC members.
Okay, right now we're in the ROTC building. We're going to give you a little tour. It's a pretty big area for what we have. It's really good. We have what we call the range and the regular classroom, and of course we have the hallways. The classroom we're in right now is, of course, the classroom. This is where we'll be spending most of our time. On the board is where we have most of the events which we do, which is like a community service. So I think you have to have a requirement for some things to do community service, which you do in here. If you want to get promoted and further into ROTC, you do have to do community service. Really, right now, nobody's in here right now because we're there have one of our PT days going right now. Other than that, this is where we'll take most of our classes. Right now we're in the range. As you can see, since we're having a PT day, we do have people running in and out. This is where the air rifle team will come to practice or do some of their competitions. One person is doing an exercise while the other one runs. It's what we call a buddy run. And back there is where we have the staff office, which is if you have a big job in ROTC, that's where you'll mostly spend your time. So right now we're in one of the main hallways. Right here behind me, this door right here is where we keep most of our uniforms. This would be supply. If you need anything uniform wise, this is where you'll come. Now the door right there on the far end of this wall, before the little red cabinets, that's what we have. We call it Gidunk. Gidunk is basically at the end of class. You can buy a whole bunch of sweets and unhealthy food if you want to. That's what Gidunk means, actually. And right there with the metal door is where we keep our rifles, air rifles, swords, colors, which are flags, which is where we call the armory. And finally we have these two rooms, which are the instructor rooms. Alright, right now we're standing in front of the ROTC building. Once you come out here, you'll notice that we have 3 flags instead of just the one at the front of the school. We have the American flag, the Marine Corps flag, and the POW flag. Every morning we will put those up, and every afternoon we will take those down. One more place we have at the ROTC building is not at the building, actually. It's closer to the baseball field. It's what we call the O course. It's a big obstacle course. It's there to improve your endurance and confidence. Another part we have is the ROTC parking lot. So if you have a job in ROTC, you can park back here. Unfortunately, if you do not, you cannot if you can't drive. And then we have the pull-up bars. That's about it.